Hello everyone. In the present video, I am going to discuss about Randall Collins' ritual theory of emotion. In the last video of Collins, I have discussed about his idea of conflict, and this discussion will be continuation of that video or that lecture, because his ritual theory of emotion is the part of Conflict Sociology as a book published in 1975. And that conflict sociology was remarkable because of many reasons. One of the reasons was the redevelopment of the idea and discourse of conflict, and then the contribution in the development of the sociology of emotion. This is a very important point. This is a very significant development in the sociology. Collins' conflict sociology contributed in the emergence and development of sociology of emotion as subdiscipline. So, emotion as one of the subject matter of sociological study and research and persuasion started long back in 1975 and even before that. But Collins took the reference of Emile Durkheim. Emile Durkheim, according to Collins, focused on emotion as the primary basis of solidarity. Emile Durkheim used the notion of solidarity for understanding division of labor. So Durkheim, according to Collins, focused on emotion as the basis of the solidarity, not the material conditions, not the social or any other material external forces or rational forces behind this solidarity. No, emotion is the basis of the solidarity. So he took the idea and redeveloped the theory of emotion, that is ritual theory of emotion, in his conflict sociology. So because of that reason, conflict sociology of Collins, that published in 1975, played a remarkable role in developing sociology, or in developing the various areas of the sociology which later on explored by many other sociologists and scholars. So now we are going to discuss briefly what is this ritual theory of emotion, and what does ritual mean or emotion mean in his conflict sociology. Collins' conflict sociology developed a general theory of interaction, and his theory of emotion, that is ritual theory of emotion, is a part of this general theory of interaction. In the general theory of interaction, he has developed the idea of interaction rituals, interaction ritual chain, and according to him, this interaction ritual chain is the basis of the society. There is social reality. Society constitute of the interaction ritual chain, because this society, the structure of the society, system, society as a system, society as a structure, and human beings, groups, institutions, and everything in the society is a chain of the interaction rituals, because ultimately these all are interactions. Without interactions, there is nothing. It may be interaction between two individuals, between two groups, among the individuals, between organizations, between human beings and organizations, among the institutions. So it's all about the interactions, and there is a chain, because one interaction is linked to another interaction, which leads to further interaction, and all the interactions are interlinked, because one interaction may leads to another interactions. There may be change because of a particular interaction. There may be transformation because of a particular interactions. There may be a conflict because of a particular interactions, for example. So in this way, interaction ritual is the basis of the society. So emotion is the part of this interaction ritual, because according to him, Emotion is the basis. Emotion is the basis or principal unit of the society, because human beings or individuals interact in the society not based on any material or external forces, rather based on the emotions. There may be other factors which influence emotions, but emotion is the basis of the interactions. So according to Collins, the basic unit of the study in society is not individual nor society, rather situation, because situation is made up with the emotions. Situation varies with the variation of emotions. There may be similar kind of interactions, there may be similar kind of individuals in different situations, and different situations leads to different interactions because of the different emotions involved in different situations. According to Collins, emotion is the basis of interaction rituals in the society. There are certain elements he has mentioned. Number one, involvement of at least two persons as a group for interactions in the society, and members of a particular group must have face-to-face interactions to have emotional process in the society. Number two is common or shared focus on object or activity. The members of a group who are involved in the interactions must have the common focus, or they must have awareness and consciousness about the activity involved, interactions involved. Third element is the participants in the interactions, that is members, whoever is involved in these interactions, must have the sensibility towards the interactions, towards the situations, towards this particular activity or focused object. Because interaction is not just a random process which is going on in the society. There must be something, some shared object, shared thing, shared situations. In this there may be interactions. So members must have a sensibility. For example, the situations, for example, situations of the birthday party, situations of the death rituals, situation of the marriage party, situation of friends at the party. So different situations have different focus, different activity, and members involved must have the sensibility towards this. Whatever emotions they had before entering into these interactions, but when they are into this particular situation and interacting in these particular situations, they share a certain kind of emotions. For example, if it is a sad situations, so members involved in this situation would feel sad. If it is a happy situation of enthusiasm, situation of happiness, then the members would express the emotion, that is happy emotions. So point here is that before entering into these interactions, they may had different emotions, but while into this particular interactions, their emotions is mainly determined by the situation, and this may again change after this particular situation get over. For example, after the death ritual is over, the person may not be sad for longer time, the person may get well. For example, after a friend's party, a person or the peoples or participants may not be as enthusiastic as it was there in the party for longer time. They may get again involved in some other situations, so some other emotions will come out in other situations. After a party, they may have different other situations which they will face, which they will experience, which they will have to go through. So they will have different other emotions in different situations. So thing is that the sensibility of the participants in that particular situations, one cannot be happy in the death rituals and one cannot be sad in the friends party. Fourth element is the development of solidarity among the members, among the participants in the interaction process. This kind of emotional basis of the interactions leads to the solidarity within a group, solidarity among the peoples in the society. When the members of a particular community meets for different situations and express different emotions, that develops the solidarity. In the situation of the sadness, all the members expresses the sadness, share the sadness, then the long-term outcome is the solidarity. At that particular moment, they became sad, and after it passed on, they get involved in other situations and other activities. But what is the long-term outcome of this particular interaction? This long-term outcome is the solidarity. For example, the group of friends who had a party tonight and they expressed their enthusiasm, their excitement, warmth, mutual love with one another and happiness. After the party got over, they get involved in other activities and other situations and other emotions. But the outcome of this particular situation, interaction, is the solidarity among the members of this particular friend group. So Collins is saying the long-term outcome of these interaction rituals, emotional basis of the interaction ritual, is the solidarity in the society. So this is how he linked this idea of emotion with the Durkheim's idea of solidarity. Now another important point Collins has mentioned is emotional energy. So members of the society or individuals in the interaction rituals develops emotional energy. In this process of interaction ritual or interaction ritual chain, individual develops emotional energy, and because of this emotional energy, the interaction ritual survives, interaction process survives. So emotional energy is a very important element of the society. Emotional energy of the individuals, emotional energy of the people. Now, how this emotional energy works? Emotional energy is a process of exchange. There may be high emotional energy, there may be low emotional energy. One may have successfully done something. That is, one may have successfully interacted with other person, maybe related to work, collaboration, community work, or any other personal work. So person may get emotionally energetic, that is, the person will have high emotional energy. If person fails to do this, the person may have low emotional energy. So emotional energy works in the society. One may have high emotional energy, one may have low emotional energy, based on the result, based on the outcome of the interactions. And the interaction may not be always personal. Interaction may be regarding any relation, maybe regarding any work, regarding any collaboration, organizational activity, community activity, societal activity, different. So different kinds of interactions may be there, and in the interactions, when it get successful, then there would be high emotional energy, and if it is not very successful, then there may be low emotional energy. But it is not static. That emotional energy is not static, that one person or an individual will always have high emotional energy and always will have low emotional energy. No, it's not like this. So on this particular issue I will discuss in any other video. Now Collins also talks about the maximization of emotional energy, that in the society there is a process of the maximizing emotional energy. So this emotional energy is a kind of resource, according to Collins. It is a resource. It is not simply a mental state of condition, it is a resource. So individual tends to maximize the emotional energy. No one wants to be low emotionally, everyone wants to be high emotionally. So according to Collins, there is a process of maximizing emotional energy among the people's individuals in the society. How they maximize it? They maximize it through the process of reciprocity. So when they are successful in a particular interactions, they would again invest in this particular interaction, and with the process of the reciprocity, they will further invest, and there will be maximization of emotional energy. But if the reciprocity is absent, that is, if they are not getting proper response of their emotional investment in interaction process, they may not further proceed, or they may not get successful in maximizing the emotional energy. But every individual and the human beings in the society are involved in the process of maximizing emotional energy. So main point here is that interaction rituals in the society, and these interaction rituals are not simply interaction between two persons at personal level. Interaction rituals is the societal interaction, and this involves public, private, societal, organizational, and all. So emotion is also not a personal issue or a personal state of condition. It is societal. So emotion is societal unit of understanding social reality and society. So to understand a society, emotional basis of the society needs to be examined, needs to be understood, according to Collins. So Collins said that emotion is the basis of the interaction ritual. So that means it is the basic unit of understanding a particular society. So this much is the present video. I'll continue this discussion in the next video. Thank you very much.